and welcome. Today's video is going to be my method of rough turning a wet bowl. Not completely wet by any means. This is the last one of my ash blanks that I got a couple of weeks ago, or ash boards that I turned into a blank. I've just stored it in shavings, and it's about 14 inches, 15 inches across, and what I'll be doing is mounting it on a faceplate to begin with, to turn the outside of the bowl and then hollow out the inside, try and keep the walls as uniform as possible, and then pack it away. My method is to use newspaper with shavings and let it dry. I put the moisture meter on it this morning and it's around 22%, so it's far from dry, so there's a lot of movement. You can notice as well it's already started to move quite considerably. So I'd like to give a shout out to a guy called Gordon Rock. Gordon's got a great channel, a mixture of woodworking and wood turning, mainly wood turning at the moment in fairness. A very accomplished turner, and I'm sure he'd appreciate you popping along to his channel and subscribing and enjoying his videos. So that's Gordon Rock. I'll put a link down below. I'll be using the Carter & Sons 5/8 bowl gouge, putting it through its paces. A mixed reaction really to the review I did, but as I've always said, with any review that I do, it's my personal opinion. It's not an opinion born out of any financial reward as far as Carter & Sons are concerned. It's purely my own opinion. They will take a bit of getting used to if you invest in one, but I am very happy with how they perform. The main sort of query, if you like, was the handle being aluminium. In the winter it's going to be cold. Well, of course it is. It does warm up quite a bit to your body temperature, but I mean, you're not putting a glove on the hand you're working on, which I do quite often anyway, but put a glove on, or you can actually wrap it with some tape for the winter months if that's necessary. But I personally like the weight and the bulk of the tool, so that really is a very small minus, if you like. But the longevity of, as I say, the longevity of the edge that it keeps and the balance of the tools far outweigh that one small little quirk. A premier tool, and they will last you a lifetime, they really will. However, enough of that. I'll go through the method that I use, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to attach my 4-inch face plate and the hole I had there, obviously, to turn this on my circle cutting jig on the bandsaw. So to centre the jig, all I've done is, I've had this for a while now and it works very well, is just a piece of scrap with a small cone and a point on the end. That is turned to the diameter of the inside. Approximately place it and just make sure that it's central, and then you can drive your screws in. Yeah, I'm quite happy with 4 of these, and start at a slow speed and see what the highest revs you can get without getting any vibration. It's just starting to vibrate now, 400 revs, so that's what I intend to do. Now there is air there obviously, so carefully does it. very roughly shaped on the outside, got rid of all the imperfections, and it is running quite true, and a dovetail tenon on the back of the bowl, as opposed to doing a mortise, because when you get the movement in the wood, as you're going to get as it dries, a tenon is easier to true up to remount. Wall thickness all round. I take it off the chuck and literally just wrap it in newspaper and shavings. Ideally the brown grocery bags that they use in the States are not that readily available over here, and I've had quite a lot of success with this method. I'm literally just with a masking tape just to get the edges, because I haven't got what we call a broadsheet paper, and just loosely pack it. And then literally do that with a couple of layers of paper. And then just loosely hold it down. I do tend to think that if wood is going to crack, if it's got a tendency to crack, that a piece of wood you've used, it's going to crack. But this, by any method of packing it in shavings and hopefully allowing it to dry more evenly, and that's all I do. And then I put that on a shelf and check the shavings every couple of weeks, make sure there's no mould, etc., and change out the shavings, basically put fresh shavings in and leave it. And date it, just put ash bowl and today's date, and then that gives me an idea of how long it will take to dry. And then that goes onto the shelf with the other bowls and finish turning it. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Cheers now.